From the Mapleview Animal Hospital studios, this is the WHTC Morning News with Gary Stevens and Peg McNichol on 99.7, 1450 WHTC and WHTC.com.
And we welcome you back to the WHTC Morning News for this Friday, May the 8th. Friday mornings, we get a chance to travel Michigan with Dave Lorenz of Pure Michigan. He's on the other end of our Zoom connection. Dave, good morning. I hope all is well with you and the family.
All is very well. 2 weeks ago, I was at the Holland Hospital receiving excellent treatment.
Excellent.
So I can report to you that I think I can say I'm cancer-free. So
yay.
It's a beautiful day.
Yay. Big yay.
Yeah.
Before we talk about some of the things, I want to bring Peg McNichol in. Get your ears up, Peg, because what I need to do is this. We had to cut your news short a little bit, some technical glitches. But you've been asking people, Peg, and we've been asking people for contributions to our virtual Tulip Time Tulip Time page on our website at WHTC.com. And we're starting to get some submissions, aren't we?
We are. Ken Freestone, who's probably better known as an environmental activist and a bread baker. He's really good at the ukulele, and he sent us a nice version that he did out on Window on the Waterfront, and that was supposed to be the end of my news, but we can play it next time.
Yeah, we certainly can, but of course, we have the full month with the virtual Tulip Time. We want contributions. Again, there's a dedicated page at WHTC.com. And Peg, I just wanted to bring you on board because I know you wanted to bring that out. We'll do it at 10.
We will. And by the way, we fixed the glitch that we talked about. We had a little software glitch where people couldn't upload their videos. So if you run into anything, my email's out there in the world. So email me, but it should be working now.
That sounds great. Thank you very much, Peg. Just wanted to get her on board, David, in our conversation, because that's one of the ways that people can travel Michigan right now. Virtually,
Absolutely.
And of course here with Holland.
Yeah, it's true. And the thing is, you can travel all around the state virtually at michigan.org. But thank you for doing what you're doing to help Tulip Time. You know, we're all missing it so much. And of course, the tulips are still growing and you can still see them out your windows. But we really do need to stay home as much as possible, try to make sure that other people are healthy right now. And we'll be out there traveling soon. And because we've missed so many of these festivals and events, I am really pleased that some, like Tulip Time, have found some virtual ways to at least give us that little experience that we so enjoy. I just heard that same thing with the big Festival of the Arts in Grand Rapids that weekend of June 5, 6. They're doing a lot of the activities virtual. And actually tonight at 7 o'clock on Facebook Live, the Pure Michigan channel on Facebook Live and on mlive.com. We have our last night of our program series that we've called Come Together. And the idea has been that during National Travel and Tourism Week, that we've been coming together in support of one another. And we're encouraging you to tune in tonight. Among the other guests, they include the tremendous author Mitch Albom, who is a friend and just an unbelievable great guy. And the voice of Pure Michigan, Mr. Tim Allen, will be on with us as well. So 7 o'clock tonight on mlive.com, Facebook Live on the Pure Michigan channel. And just like with Tulip Time that you're doing with WHTC, we're asking for people who are doing okay to give what they can toward hospitality workers who are out of work right now. We have more than 300,000 or so. It's actually more than that. That are out of work right now. And a lot of these folks, these are part-time jobs. They use them, to get going and with their college education or whatever it is. And they're just not eligible for unemployment benefits. So they're in bad shape, and anything we can do to help them would be great. The website, by the way, to make donations for that fund, MRLAEF.org. That stands for Michigan Restaurant Lodging Association Education Fund.org. And their the regular foundation we've converted into this relief fund. So MRLAEF.org. Hope to see you at 7 o'clock tonight.
And that's been a very successful thing over the past week.
So
celebrities, chefs as well as musical things. I sort of groused a little bit earlier this week, Dave. I'm going to be honest with you. I groused a little bit earlier this week. It would have been nice if some of our heavy-hitting Michigan celebrities, like the unofficial poet laureate of our state, Bob Seger, who celebrated his 75th birthday this week, or maybe even the young lady from Bay City, Michigan.
Yeah, well, the thing is, in fact, we reached out to a bunch of musicians, and almost everybody we reached out to said yes. The challenge is that so many musicians are used to having a band behind them, and they need to have all that stuff. And technically, because of the way we put this together so last minute, we just knew we wouldn't be able to put that all together. So we were really pleased that some of the groups that came in, and individuals like I'm terrible with these names because I know no contemporary groups anymore.
Yeah, that's all right. I fully understand that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
some of them were able to do it because they were technically able, like the Accidentals from Traverse City, this group of young people, they've been all sequestering together. So they were able to do that and kind of be together as their group. So we mostly have been working with acoustic musicians where they can perform from their homes. And we have some great music tonight, including a gospel singer from Detroit who has a following. Let me tell you, I can't wait to hear him. And then we've had so many great celebrities come on. Amy Smart and Carter Osterhaus were on one night, and I'm big fans of them. Of course, they have the Bonobo Winery up in Traverse City. We've had Ginger Z, who was with us a year ago this week in Holland at Tulip Time on Wednesday. There were so many really cool people have been with us, and I think I've enjoyed the conversations as much as I have the music.
Yeah, it certainly has been a lot of fun, but it is National Tourism Week, and it is unfortunately ironic that it's falling when tourism is taking a big hit, and not just in Michigan, and not just nationally. It's worldwide right now, and this might be one of the industries that is going to be one of the last to be able to bounce back, because people are a little hesitant about traveling right now, even though we want to get out and about.
Yeah, this is very interesting because people will be hesitant to fly for quite some time, and there'll be less international travel all around the world. We know this. We've scaled back almost completely on our international efforts, and we will continue to do that for months. Eventually, we'll need to start getting out there and be known again. But right now, our efforts are really concentrated in Michigan. We're trying to hold as many people in Michigan this year. So we're hoping that this week, you'll go to michigan.org, do your planning, and start making your bookings now, because when we're allowed to travel in June, which I totally expect, man, oh man, it's going to be just this pent-up demand, because as you can tell, it's still winter in parts of Michigan. We won't be able to wait to get out there when it's warmer. And I'm just saying, make your bookings now. Just yesterday, my wife and I, we made some plans to be up in Mackinac Island in June. I can't wait for that. But you're going to hear me everywhere around the state. I have a whole bunch of banked vacation time that I need to use it or lose it. And I'm going to use it this year. And then I'm going to be out there on social media telling people where I am and why they should be there as well. I can't wait. It's going to be a great summer. And we need to support our travel industry right here in Pure, Michigan.
If all goes well, I'm going back to the ancestral. For me, it's become a magnet EUP.
I understand it. I was just this morning talking to our field rep up in, I'm trying to think what it's called. Nama? I forget Michigan. It's near Escanaba, Manistee area. It's that little peninsula. I just can't believe I forgot the name, but it's it's like an old-timey town that everybody's forgotten about. It's really cool. I was there last year, and our field rep happens to live there, who works on economic development issues. So we're trying to connect people. That's actually what our office has been doing these last 2 months, is we're trying to connect the travel industry businesses to all the many relief opportunities there are at the state and federal level. And, we're not just a marketing office and promotion office. We're an economic development office, and it's never felt that way more than it does right now. So it's been a pleasure trying to help our industry as much as we can.
He is Dave Lorenz of Pure, Michigan, who joins us most Friday mornings to talk about what's going on in our Travel Michigan segment, not only about things going on, but also about travel and tourism as well. Our prayers were with you and getting through the situation you did. Thank you very much. For those who did pray for Dave, and glad to have you hail hearty and ready to go. Thanks to Odie McKinley for subbing for you the last couple of weeks, and we look forward to chatting with you again next Friday. If it's Zoom, it's Zoom. You know what? If you're going to be traveling around, let's keep doing this, even though you might not have that nice fancy microphone you got there over there now.
That's right. Well, we can plan on it. And thanks for the prayers always. I'm going to the WHTC.com website right now. I'm going to make a donation for Tulip Time. So consider that, folks.
Sounds good. And of course, the donations for Tulip Time are indeed for the Tulip Time Festival, which is a 501c3 nonprofit. Dave Lorenz, thank you very much for joining us on our Travel Michigan segment on 99.7 and 1450 WHTC.